But this is different. This goes a whole nother level than that. And I've spoken personally at length with the CEO, the CMO, who's head of their marketing. These guys actually care. And that's something that I have seen in the past in old school network marketing, and they were the only companies I would align with. And it's something that I really feel here. It's a really value-based company. They're really looking at making a difference in the world beyond just money. There's just a lot of really cool things. So I hope you'll take a serious look if you're cautious and skeptical as I was. That's all I recommend, because I do think this is extraordinarily unique, being that it's in pre-launch. You're here extremely early, and it is so solid on so many different levels. First, I want to do a quick review of Unifii, just real fast. The real purpose of these calls are the Q&As, but there's so much going on. I need to cover this stuff. It's a beautiful site for a pre-launch company. It's absolutely incredible. Again, they focus on education. They're going to launch first with products and services around cryptocurrency, but they're going to expand so far beyond that. And that's what really impresses me, is the experience that Ron, the CEO, has in education around just financial empowerment, understanding how to set your kids up to be able to retire. Again, we wouldn't want them to actually retire it in their 20s, but to have them have that as an option, and then to be able to use that money to pursue dreams and an amazing life for themselves. That's an incredible opportunity that most families don't know how to provide to their kids. That's where this company is going, is to be able to empower people with that kind of information and knowledge and the tools to be able to do that kind of stuff outside of just crypto. It's not just about crypto. They're launching with that, and that's going to be a core feature, obviously, because it's such an exciting time as an asset class and the opportunities there, but it's so much more than that. The wealthy have access to tools and knowledge and resources and just strategies that your middle class, even upper middle class, and certainly those that are struggling financially have no clue about or how to tap into. This company's offering to empower us with that kind of knowledge. And the thing is, you usually see the people who know this kind of stuff coming off a little callous and cold, and that doesn't necessarily mean they always actually are, but that's the read that you often get, is they're really focused on money only. But what really sold me on this was, as I was connecting with Ron and hearing about his experience and his knowledge, and he was running through the vision and what they're going to offer with this company beyond just crypto education, I was just deeply moved by how much care there is and passion for helping others, and how in touch he is with that part of it. And that's what really sold me on a different level than I was expecting. It's really what I needed to have the courage to go full throttle into something again. So again, I want you guys to get your own read on that. I mean, the site doesn't give you all of that. I am going to I'll shorten it down, but try to take clips of the conversation. We recorded it on Zoom that I had. It was a real intimate conversation. We didn't know it'd be something we'd be sharing, but I would like to splice it up and get it out there so you can get a read on who Ron is. And I want to have a webinar with Ron on, the CEO, Ron Monterulli, and the CMO, John. Very impressive, very strong communicators, but again, it goes beyond that. And it's not just about what the company's offering, although that's a huge piece of why I'm excited about this. It's also the experience, the background, the commitment to compliance on a whole nother level than we've seen before. So a lot going on. The Unifii site, as I said, is impressive. Watch the videos, take the time to see what's going on. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a link that says affiliate. You can click there and study the compensation plan. It doesn't go into some nuances that are actually some of the most exciting parts of it, but there's enough here that you can see that it's simple to understand, but still powerful, and it is extremely powerful. But there is another layer to it. So after you guys have spent some time, absorbing this, I am going to do a webinar on a whole nother level of this comp plan that's extraordinary. One of the aspects of it is it's a matrix. I didn't used to like matrices because it would usually bring on a bunch of freeloaders, people that just wanted you to do it for them. And while there's an aspect of being able to get lucky here, absolutely, it's intelligently designed. It's intelligently designed so that if somebody does get lucky and a matrix goes underneath them, there's incentives there for them to want to reach and stretch and to contribute, which I think is really important for a lot of different reasons. So study this stuff, look at it. It's going to launch soon. And when it launches, that's when we have to decide, are we going to buy the product? Do we believe in this company? Do we believe in the product enough to want to put our money out? And I don't know when it's launching exactly, if it's in 1 week or 2 weeks or 10 days, it's somewhere in there. A countdown is going to appear in your back office when you log in soon. So we know exactly when that date is, but it's coming up. Right now, they're testing the heck out of everything. But take the time now and really encourage the people you've introduced this to take the time to study it so that you can get a read on these guys yourself. So you can make this determination that I've made for myself for yourself. And so you can be excited genuinely about it because of what you're seeing and decide at the time that they launch if you want to get the product and if you want to be a part of this or not. Because if you're kind of looky-looing around right now and you don't take the time to do that, when it comes time to launch, it might pass you by. Again, I don't really want to be the one to convince you. I want to, I'm telling you, and most of you know, I've been around the block a few times. I've had extraordinary successes and I've had some embarrassing public failures. I've been through the gamut. And I'm saying this is definitely worth your time to at least take a serious look at to determine on your own if it's what I've determined it is. And I would suggest you do that before launch day because we have a lot of tools, resources, we got a marketing funnel, we got all kinds of things in place where if you come to that determination now, you're going to want to put yourself behind this and get a part of the pre-launch momentum. And as I say, then when it's time to launch, you can make that decision if you want to move forward with this or not. If you don't take that time now, you'll be playing catch up when it's launch time. And you might absolutely then just miss it because you don't see it. If it's what I'm saying it is, then you should, and you come to that determination, you know how big of a deal this can be. It's extremely rare to find a solid company in pre-launch. But if you don't actually have a position, you're totally missing out right now. And you're not able to log in, you're not able to see stuff that everyone else can see, you're not able to build a team, you're not able to get help from people to build a team, you're not tied in with us. So I'm concerned because a lot of people, I don't think they watched my whole video, I don't know, but they opted in and then they didn't take the next step. And the next step is when you opt in, you get forwarded to a page that looks like this. You have to go to sign up and take that next step, and you have to fill this. It's not what it looks like hooked up. All right, guys, have a fantastic evening. And again, I think the message of the day is do what you need to do to see what we see in this before the launch happens. So again, you can seize the day. I think it's one of those special moments. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.